Hello again. Welcome to Verbling. Hi there. I'm teacher Oakley, and again today, as we did yesterday at this time, we're going to look at idioms. And this week, we are featuring idioms that have to do with physical activity, with actions. I think yesterday we looked at driving idioms. Today we're going to look at idioms related to eating. Okay, so join me. Hopefully we'll learn a little new vocabulary, maybe some regular vocabulary as well as some idioms. Talk about any related idioms, talk about how and when these idioms get used. And I encourage anyone to, if you have similar idioms in your language, please share them with me. I find it very interesting to compare idioms, and I don't know. It's a hobby. Fascinating for me. Hello, Heidi.
Hello, nice to see you again. I'm sweating.
As always. Sweating.
Very
Are you
hot. Yeah.
still tired?
A little tired. Yesterday, the weather forecast declared the summer season started.
Started?
Yeah, rainy season ended.
Oh, really? You get a... Oh.
So sky is very bright and temperature is very high.
The rainy season comes before the summer season.
Yeah, that's right. After
Oh,
spring.
okay.
After rainy season.
Okay. Because, in the Philippines, we have the summer season. Then we have the summer season lasts 2 or 3 months. And then the rainy season lasts like 6 months. And we're still in the beginning of the rainy
And
season.
always it hot.
Yeah, we have 4 more months of rainy season to go. Yeah, today I was trying to light a barbecue. We're gonna make charcoal barbecue. I was trying to light it for my wife. I couldn't light a match. It was just impossible. It's so wet outside. We have matches inside in the cupboard. Bought some matches at the store. Nothing. Matches.
Evening, an
Matches.
evening.
No,
Maybe there
today for
there will
lunch.
be a lot of insect fly
Yeah, no. It's just
flying
so
around that
it's so
circle.
it's insanely humid. It rains. It's been raining on and off for 4 days. The road, even if it stops raining for 6 hours, the road is still wet. It's so humid that nothing is getting dry. My clothes have been outside hanging on the line for 4 days. I'm saying it's so humid you cannot light a match. It's physically impossible. It's like trying to light a match underwater. It is so humid here. It's unbelievable. Luckily, it's really not hot. It's very cold. Well, for Philippines. Yeah, it's like 25 degrees, which is
Yes, yes.
freezing for the Philippines.
Oh, yes. Filipinos said, oh, it's very cold.
Yeah, they're all wearing sweaters.
The temperature, 22 degrees. We don't say cold.
Yeah, I know. I'm from America. 22 degrees is perfect for me. Great temperature. But luckily, it's not hot. It's just really wet and humid. Okay. Anyhow, let's get to our subject at hand, which is looking at some idioms that have to do with eating, food and eating. Okay, I'm going to do a screen share here. We'll work on a little exercise. Where did everybody go? We need some more. You need some classmates here. Okay. Okay. Using eating words. Here's some common idioms. What do they mean? Okay. Now, if you need help, don't feel bad because some idioms are easy to figure out and some are just frankly impossible. All right. It's not my taste.
I don't like it.
Okay. Now this is interesting because an American would say it's not to my taste.
I say it's not my type.
Not my type. Ooh, well, that's something totally different. Um, well, we wouldn't say it, but we would definitely say he or she is.
He is, yeah. He is not my type.
There you go. Yes, definitely. And that, if we're talking about people, we don't say, "Oh, he's not to my taste." We say, "She's not my type," or
I
"He's
don't need.
not my type." Yeah. Okay. Things are not to my taste, and it could be you're talking about artwork. Maybe you're talking about, I don't know, architecture. It's not my taste. It's not to my taste. Maybe you're talking about actual food. Indian food is not to my taste. I don't enjoy it.
Hmm.
Not true. I like all kinds of food, but okay. Usually something with some sense of aesthetics, some kind of beauty, artistic beauty or craftsmanship or something of that nature. Okay, welcome to the class, Luo.
Hello, okay.
Hello. Good to see you again. And
If we talk
hello.
about food, I like to say,
Yeah.
yeah, hello. I've been food poisoning for days.
Oh my gosh. Really?
Really,
Okay.
Yes.
you should
So
go
the
to
last,
doctor.
I think I've recovered. The last day and the last day, I couldn't stand up. If I stand up, I will get a feeling of the like a seasick. You know. Mm. So
Yeah.
but, uh, yeah, I
Before
recovered. I think.
I got food poisoning, I didn't go to the doctor. 1 month later, I had a heavy pain. Maybe inside my organ, the virus was increased. So you should go to the doctor. It's better.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
After
And
that,
Thanks for your suggestion.
I had a pain every day. Uh, Still now, I have pain sometimes.
and did he give you antibiotics, or was it a virus and the antibiotics don't do any good?
Mm, some medicine uses some kind of bio.
Hmm. Hmm.
There's a
What food
joke.
poisoning you had? What's kind of food poisoning?
Very delicious food. Cup, um, a boiled wine with the wine.
Hmm.
Beef,
Okay.
beef, boiled wine by red wine.
Okay, I see. Beef. Oh, yeah.
Beef. Okay. Well, that may be some kind of meningitis, and that's serious stuff.
Hmm.
Because there salmonella, there's trichinosis, there's all kinds of different types of food poisoning. That's for sure, and they have, more or less severity. Okay. Anyway, our topic is food, but eating, eating idioms. Let me welcome Allah to the class. Hello, Allah. Welcome
Hello,
back.
teacher. Hello, teacher. How are you?
I'm good. And oh no.
Natalie.
Ow. Sorry?
I'm Natalie. Hello, teacher.
Natalie. Okay, really. I would have had it in 5 more seconds. Hi, Natalie.
Hi.
I
Oh,
I swear it was on the tip of my tongue. I almost had your name. I haven't seen you in a while, though.
yeah. I was busy a little, and now I'm trying to attend lessons again.
Okay. Well, nice to see you again.
Uh,
Uh, okay, Lua, we're doing a little mix and match. What do these idioms mean? Uh, Number two.
I had to eat my words. Let me see.
Hmm.
I was proved to be wrong.
Very good. Okay, I had to eat my words. Okay. Well, exactly as it says. You're proved to be wrong with what you said. You have to eat your words. Another related idiom. You have to eat crow. kind of means the same thing. You're proved to be wrong. You're embarrassed. You have to eat crow. And another one, kind of related, but we we use this idiom in a different way. We use it to say, if you can prove me to be wrong, I will eat my hat. Okay.
Oh, I can remember a similar one, something like I had put my foot in my mouth.
Oh yeah, well that's okay. That's you embarrass yourself, not necessarily because you're wrong, although possibly actually. You put your foot in your mouth. You say something, highly embarrassing, like you say to a you say to a woman, "When is your baby due?" And she says to you, "I'm not even pregnant." Ooh.
Okay.
That's a classic example of putting your foot in your mouth. Or
Okay.
yeah. Okay. Let's look at number 3, Natalie. I've had my fill.
I've had my fill. And what does it mean, feel? I don't.
Fill. Ooh, okay. Well, okay, it can be a verb or a noun. It's easier to describe it as a verb. If you fill a hole, you keep putting dirt into it until it's not a hole anymore. If you fill your stomach, you keep eating until there's no more room for any more food, and then you are full. So fill, full. Basically, this is a weird way to say I'm full.
I don't want any more.
Yeah. Now, if we're talking about food, normally we would say I'm full. But if we're talking idiomatically about something else, I've listened to this political speech for long enough. I've had my fill. I'm leaving. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So much more idiomatically, but related to I'm full. Natalie, do you know another way to say I'm full? Like I'm full of food? In English?
Yeah. Actually, I know, but I think I forgot.
It's on the tip of your tongue.
Yeah, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Okay.
Maybe I will remember later.
Okay, I say on Thanksgiving, for example, I say I'm stuffed. Oh my gosh, I'm stuffed. Yeah, very, very full. Very common expression to say you're stuffed. Okie doke. Allah, how about number 4?
That didn't go down well.
Ooh.
Maybe I took too long to do it.
I know. Good guess, but no, this is a tough one. You want to make another guess?
I don't like it.
Okay. Does anybody else know what this means? That didn't go down well. It obviously has a physical meaning. That didn't go down well. You eat something and then maybe you cough. Ooh, that didn't go down well. Okay. Or somebody eats something and it makes them vomit. Obviously, that didn't go down well. It can refer to physically eating.
Maybe it wasn't popular.
Yes, maybe. Exactly. So more abstractly or more figuratively, it wasn't popular. Okay, somebody gives a speech or somebody performs or something, and the crowd does not like it, does not like the speech. Someone might say, well, that didn't go down well. Or you come home and you explain to your mother how you smashed her car in an accident and your mother freaks out. You might say that didn't go down well, did it? Okay. Heidi, number 5.
I bit his head off. I spoke sharply to him, no?
Yeah. Have you ever bit your husband's head off, Heidi?
No.
Often. Okay. Usually it doesn't mean to have a long argument. It means to say something very quickly. Stop talking to me. Okay. like that. All right. Something sharp. When we say spoke sharply, that means fast and loud. All right. Okay. Very quick, angry response. Okay. Luo.
I made a meal of it. Seemed to. I took too long to do it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. It took too long to do it. I made a meal of it, like a big, long, full meal with all the courses. Okay. I really made a meal of it. Okay. Meaning you took a long time to do something. Okay, I fixed the car. Took me 6 hours. Yeah, I made a meal of it. Okay, Natalie.
I could eat a horse. I'm extremely hungry.
Right. Exactly. Do you have any similar idioms in your language, in your first language?
Yeah, exactly the same. The same meaning, yeah.
All right, okay. I could eat a horse. I'd like to invent some new ones.
In our language, we instead the horse to elephant.
I could eat an elephant. Okay, that's better. I want to hear I could eat a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I could eat a Brontosaurus. There. That's hungry. Okay. Allah, number 8.
I've got a sweet tooth. I love chocolates and other sweets.
And tell me, do you have a sweet tooth? Allah.
Yeah, I love sweets and chocolates.
You don't like sweets and chocolates?
I like.
You like, okay. I really don't myself. Okay, let's. We're gonna do another exercise. We're gonna complete the dialogues with the idioms that we just looked at up here. So we may have to scroll back up if you guys can't remember them. These are in the form of the dialogue. So one person says, "Are you still hungry?" So, for example, Heidi, if I said, "Are you still hungry?"
Yes, I can eat a horse.
Okay. Now, remember, it's I could eat a horse.
I could eat a horse. In Japan, we say, belly and back will stick together.
What? Give me that again.
Belly and back, my belly and my back will stick together.
Okay. My belly and my back are sticking together. Like that?
Yeah.
To say you're really hungry? Okay. All right. Still hungry? I could eat a horse. Okay. Lua, if I said to you, I thought you liked opera.
I thought you liked opera. No. Sorry, could you scroll up? Scroll up. Let me see the phrases. Let me see. That didn't go down well.
Okay. Oh, if it was a horrible opera. But okay, no, that didn't go down well in music at all. It doesn't quite fit. That didn't go down well. It's a nudist opera. Everyone's naked. Ooh, that didn't go down well. Uh, no, the person. I thought you liked opera. Okay, I no, the person's contradicting. Okay, I think
Mhm.
it would be before you entered the class. Actually,
It's not my taste. Yes, it's not
not
my
my
taste.
taste. It's not my taste in music at all. Okay. Right. So we usually use this phrase, it's not my taste, to talk about something to do with something artistic, creative. Alrighty. Okay, Natalie, what do you think of the new tax on plane tickets?
It won't. What do you think of the new tax on plane tickets? It won't. Um,
You want to see?
uh, it won't. Hmm. Maybe it won't. Didn't go down well
Right,
with
but
business people.
yeah, that's right. But in English, grammar note, whoop whoop, grammar police. You're
Okay.
never ever going to use can't, won't, or can't, didn't, or won't, didn't. Okay, never, never, never.
Mm.
Neither are you going to use a negative modal like couldn't, didn't, or we wouldn't, won't.
Okay,
Never,
okay.
never together. You will never see any of these not contractions used together. So simply uh,
It won't
go.
down. It won't go down well.
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
Exactly. It won't go down well with business people, people living in outlying areas. Okay. All right. Very good. Okay, do you think Jane will have a dessert?
Do you think Jane will have a dessert? I'm sure she will. She's always had a sweet tooth.
Indeed. Okay. That phrase likes you. Okay. Heidi, I had said absolutely nothing. Oh, wait, that's your phrase.
Absolutely nothing. So I have no idea why Bill. I know I spoke to him and he's sorry. He said what he said. He's going to apologize to you personally. Some bit that word like that.
That's the one, yeah.
Why, Bill? Oh, I said absolutely nothing. So I have no idea why Bill bit his word.
Bit my head off.
My head off. Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. There's no need to bite my head off.
Mm.
Okay, this is a very common way to use this.
Okay.
Say somebody says something sharply to you, you often react by saying, "Hey, there's no need to bite my head off," or why are you biting my head off?" Uh, because usually somebody bites your head off, they have a problem that has nothing to do with you. Whatever. Your house burnt down, your wife just left you, your dog just died, you smashed your car. And I
Mm.
say, "How are you today?" And you say, "It's none of your goddamn business." Okay, well, there's no need to bite my head off. What's the problem? Um, like that, okay? So
But
sorry
you,
for
you
my
still have
language.
it. Okay.
Sorry for my PG language. Felt the need to demonstrate. Okay. Okay, Luo. My teacher told me I'd fail all my exams, and then I passed with top grades.
My teacher told me I'd fail all my exams and I passed with top grades. I suppose you made him a meal. Meal of it. Meal of it.
Well, no. Made him a meal of it means it took a long time. So he took a long time. No. Uh, yeah, it was very funny though. I suppose you made him a meal. Okay. Hey, I made you dinner. Well, thanks. No. Okay. Nope. He said I was gonna fail, and then I passed with flying colors. By the way, there's another idiom. Passed with flying colors. You did very well at something. Usually a test. Okay, so he was wrong. He was proved to be wrong.
Hmm?
He was proved to be wrong, in other words. So
Pro-
I suppose you
pro-
made him.
Prove to be wrong is I uh, had to eat my words. I had
Yeah.
to eat my words.
Okay, but this is third
Suppose
person
you
here.
meet him, eat. I suppose you meet him to eat his words.
You don't need two, but I suppose you made him eat his words. Mm-hmm. That's it. Uh, okay. Next one. All right, Natalie. I've been working on this essay for weeks.
I've been working on this essay for weeks. I don't know when I'll get it finished. You'll have to hurry up. You're made a meal of it.
Yeah, you and then
Making a meal of it.
making. That's right, because you have the verb to be here. The are. You are making a meal of it. Okay. Still working on it, so it's still a continued action. Right. Okie doke. Very good. So, Nigel, you're not standing for the committee again this year.
So Nigel, you are not standing for the committee again this year? No, I've had my fill of committees. I'm stepping down.
Ooh, very good. Perfect. Had my fill of committees. Okay. And grammatically correct, too. You're not standing for the committee. Okay. You're not going to volunteer. You stand up, you volunteer. Kind of British thing here. This would be very rare for an American to use. Not completely unknown, but just unusual for an American. You're not, okay, volunteering for the committee. Okay, time to swallow your pride. Okay, same kind of exercise, but a new batch of eating idioms up here in bold italic print. Okay. It's always 8, and there's 4 of you. Okay, Heidi, you get to go first again. Okay, number 1, I can't afford the rent on my flat. My parents have said I can go back and live with them, but I'd feel such a failure. Heidi?
I'm sorry. I think you'll just have to and accept their help. Swallow.
Yes.
Swallow your pride.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to have to swallow your pride, eat a little crow. Okay, and accept their help. Okay, very good. Yes, swallow your pride. You have to. All right. Maybe embarrass yourself a little. Maybe ask for help from somebody who you don't want to ask help from. Okay, look. Keep away from Christine.
Keep away from Christine this morning. She's in a bad mood. I know she left a bad taste in my mouth for no reason when I arrived.
Uh, funny. Okay. No, I don't think that's what they're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Although grammatically it is correct, and in a strange way it almost makes sense, in a funny way actually. But I don't think that's what they're looking for. Uh, I think they're talking about one we've
Yes.
already looked at. Okay. One we've already looked at. I know. She bit my head off for no reason when I arrived. All right. When
Mm-hmm.
we don't know why somebody's yelling at us sharply. We very commonly use this phrase, bit my head off. It's the third time we've seen it today, which goes to show you it's a very common expression. Okay. We'll look at that other expression in a minute, and I'll try to clarify that. Okay, Natalie.
So Tom apologized for what he'd said to you? Yes, but the whole experience had left a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, there you go. Now, there it is. The whole experience had left a bad taste in my mouth. So something happened before we left. It's always in the left to leave, and the past tense is left. This idiom is always in the past tense, and frankly, it's the whole. Really, it's the whole sentence. The whole experience has left a bad taste in my mouth. The whole thing is usually said together in its entirety as an idiom, um, meaning that the whole experience just regardless, perhaps there may have been some good outcomes from this experience, but there was enough bad. So overall, the experience was bad is the basic idea for the speaker. Mm-hmm. Okay. Allah, Allah. I thought you liked your job. Why do you want to change? Hmm.
I thought you liked your job. Why do you want a change? I need a fresh challenge, something to get my teeth into.
Well, that definitely works. Um, yeah, something to get my teeth into. If you get your teeth into something, it means something you're very enthusiastic about. Okay. Um, if you're gonna bite into a huge chunk of turkey, I don't know, but something to get your teeth into, something to be very interested in. Um, there is another that does make sense in this sentence, and so I'm not going to say it's a wrong answer. It definitely makes sense. There's another answer that also makes sense here.
A second bite.
Yeah, a second bite at the cherry, a second chance.
Mhm.
Why do you want to change? I need a fresh challenge, a second chance, a second bite at the cherry. Okay. So either of those would actually kind of work. Okay, Heidi, number 5.
I'm going to try to fix the car myself. Well, if it's difficult, don't do it. Don't. But grammatically only this. Bite off more than you can chew.
Yeah. Okay. Again, this whole idiom goes together. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Take on a job that you don't have the skills, the ability, the time, the money, whatever resources you need to do the job. You can't do this job for whatever reasons. It could be any reasons. Right. You don't have whatever's necessary to do the job. Heidi, have you ever bitten off more than you can chew?
Mm. I forgot.
Yeah.
Maybe I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm doing even though only English is very difficult, but I'm taking a Spanish lesson.
Yeah.
Then I'm very tired.
Yeah. I wonder if you have bitten off more than you can chew. Aha. There you go. I'm using it appropriately to talk in the third person about somebody else. Okay. Very good. Yeah, you're. Um, I went skiing from the top of a mountain once, and there's no other way to get down. I was kind of trapped, so I had to jump off a big cliff, and this caused an avalanche.
Do you speak Spanish?
Definitely bitten off more than I could chew. Do I speak Spanish? No habla español.
American teachers, most of American teachers can speak Spanish.
Yes, but most American teachers did not grow up in Vermont, which is right next to Quebec. Parlez-vous français?
Sí. Oui.
Oui, mais oui, très bien. Yeah, that's true. Most Americans learn Spanish as second language, but then again, 98% of Americans do not live near Quebec. Quebec, Canada, is French speaking, so yeah. I had French as second language.
Oh, really? Oh, la la.
Oh la la, yeah, indeed. Oh la la, indeed. Okay. Okay, let's move on. Luo, number 6.
So, what do you think about the new budget proposal then? I haven't really had time to please scroll up, uh, have the cake and eat it. Have your cake and eat it. Or, yeah, I think it's have your cake and eat it.
All the details yet?
All the details yet.
No, doesn't quite grammatically fit there. I
Have to digest all the details.
there you go. I haven't had time to digest all the details. Okay, I guess this is an idiomatic use of the word digest. Digest is very common to be used to mean to think about something. Let me just digest your suggestion for a minute. Okay, very common to use this verb to digest, of course, in its literal meaning is to process food into energy in your body, of course, but we also use it meaning to think about things. Okay, Natalie, number 7.
I feel like a few days off, but I really need the other time. The problem with you is you always want to have your cake and eat it.
Indeed. And usually this is have your cake and eat it too. I don't know why it doesn't have the two. Maybe that's a British American thing. Americans say have your cake and eat it too. Okay, meaning if you want to have your cake and eat it too, you don't want any of the penalties, like in this example. Okay. You want both sides of the coin. In other words, okay, you want to make, for example, in this example, the person wants to make extra money, but they also want extra time off. Well,
okay.
It's usually impossible to do that, but all right. So you want your cake and eat it too. You want something good, but then you don't want to any of the sacrifices. Okay, I want to buy a car, but I don't want to pay the tax, and I don't want to register it, and I don't want to get a driver's license. Well, that's a silly example, but that's somebody that wants their cake and wants to eat it too. Okay. Number 8.
I failed my university entrance exam. I'm not sure if I can retake it. I expect you can. Surely, you're allowed, um, you're allowed again a second bite at the cherry.
There you go. Yeah, very good. So yeah, that one could have fit in the earlier one you had there, but also this one. You're allowed a second bite at the cherry. Uh, okay. Another chance. Really, the same thing would have fit earlier, right? Um, okay, I need a fresh challenge, a second chance. You're allowed a second chance. Sure. Second bite at the cherry. You may hear this a second bite at the apple. Okay, just so you know. Either one. Okay. One more time around with the review. Let's see if you can pick the right verb. I think these are all verbs. Bite, chew, bite, chew. Well, no, they're not all verbs, but see if you can pick the right one. Heidi?
I bit off more than I could chew.
Yeah, more than I could swallow. No. Lua, number 2.
You can't have a second bite and a cherry.
Okay. Chew. Do we have any with chew? Were there any idioms with chew? I don't remember. Luau, what does it mean if I say, Luau, let's sit around and chew the fat?
Sit around and chew the fat, and to see if something happened.
Nice guess, but no. If you're going to chew the fat, it means you're just going to talk, basically gossip, like man gossip. All right. But we don't call it gossip, but we sit around and chew the fat. Okay, we're not really talking about anything important or doing anything meaningful. We're just...
Okay. I know an idiom with chew.
You do? What's that?
Yeah. If somebody come back home late, I will chew him off.
Oh, chew him out.
Chew him out. Yes, chew him out.
Oh, very good. That's a good one. Good one to know. Chew somebody out. This is actually it's an idiom, right? But it's also a phrasal verb. Phrasal verbs definitely can be idiomatic. No question there. So yeah, if you chew somebody out, you yell at them, you scold them, you discipline them with your voice. Not physically. You don't hit them or hurt them, but you yell at them. Chewed somebody out. This is very common in American English. Yeah, I got home late. My wife chewed me out. Definitely. Good one. Thank you for sharing that. That's a good one to know.
The Google Dictionary it translated this word as a bad one. I don't know why.
Which word?
Chew out. It's
Really?
the same. Chew out. It's the same meaning that you said, but in a bad way.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure I've seen that one on rated G movies, Disney movies. Mom, don't chew
Okay,
me
maybe maybe it's somebody's joke. I don't know.
Okay, well, I will tell you, I work with quite a few Russians and also the Japanese dictionary translations too, and Chinese. Actually, none of you guys are immune. And Arabic. Actually, okay, Google Translate does make mistakes. Do not think Google Translate is any kind of a Bible. It is not. Definitely, I've come across numerous mistakes. Many. I don't know who's translating, what jokers are translating this, but
I think it's because you can suggest your translation when
Really?
yeah, if you see and understand that translation not doesn't fit, you can suggest your own, and
Oh, really?
then yeah, users can choose the translation that they think
Ah,
fit. Yeah.
so it's basically like Wikipedia, kind
Yeah,
of.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Nader is interrupting me, asking me a very weird question, and since she's such a good customer, I'm going to address it. In the Verbling chat box, okay, the word shock in the following product phrase, an anti-aging shock treatment, does it mean amazing or strong or what? Well, okay, shocking can mean alarming, as in you might scream. A shock treatment literally is when you electrocute someone, possibly because they have some kind of a mental problem. Um, I suspect in this particular phrase, however, it means it's closer to sudden and okay, sudden and quickly effective probably is what we're meaning here. Uh, Effective, not effective. Okay, Nader, there you go. Uh, okay, Natalie, sorry for that commercial interruption. Now, from a brief message from our sponsor. Okay, number 4.
Swallow your pride and say you'll accept.
Yeah, definitely. Swallow your pride. Natalie, have you ever had to swallow your pride?
Yeah, I think all of us sometimes need to swallow our pride.
I think so.
Mm,
I once had to
but
go back to a job that I quit. I quit in I quit by biting my boss's head off, actually. I quit, and then 6 months later, I had to go ask him for a job again. Yeah. So, yeah, I definitely felt
but
like I needed to swallow my pride.
you really did it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or mm,
Yeah, no, that's the truth. Yeah. Well, actually, the real truth is he asked me to come back. He approached me, but I still felt like I needed to swallow my pride because I told him I'd never work for him again. Not in a million years. And then 6 months later, there I was working for him again. So definitely felt like I swallowed my pride.
I think it's as for me, it's very difficult to swallow my pride when it when it I don't know how to, when it's about me and my interests, but when it's about my relatives or friends or something, it's more easy to
Well, yeah,
sometimes.
sure, I know what you mean there. Yeah. Little pronunciation note, Natalie. Relatives. First syllable
Relatives.
stressed.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Allah.
I need something to get my teeth into.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I missed. I need something to get my teeth into. Okay, right. Hopefully you have teeth, right, Allah? Not tooth. Okay. Yeah. You want to hear a really bad joke? Okay. In the United States, we have some poor usually white people that live in the mountains in the Appalachians in Tennessee, Kentucky, and West Virginia. Okay, here's the joke. How do you compliment a woman from West Virginia? Answer,
How?
you say, nice tooth. Okay, sorry. Okay, Heidi, I don't know how we lost order here, but okay.
Order is different. What happened?
Oh yeah, I know what happened. We skipped one up here.
Ah, okay. It felt a bad smell, not smell, taste in my mouth.
This one? All right. You left a bad smell in my mouth. Ew. Ooh.
What
That's
happened? You
just.
kissed with some girl. She had some illness in her.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay. Left a bad taste in my mouth. It was a bad experience. Okay, let's leave it at that. Bad smell. Okay, we're gonna jump backwards, Luau, and look at number 3, which we skipped. Luau?
He had to eat his words.
Indeed. He had to eat his words. Okay. You know, it is possible to say he had to swallow his words. Um, he just swallowed what he was going to say. He swallowed his words. If somebody's about to say something and then they refrain, they stop at the last second. Oh, I'm just gonna swallow my words. Actually, swallow is possible. I have heard that before, meaning you stop just before you say something.
Yeah, maybe you wanted to bite someone's head off,
Yeah,
but you
exactly.
had a second thought, so you swallowed your words.
Very good. That would be perfectly correct. Okay. Natalie, number
May I
7.
say? May I
Yeah.
say about the swallowing the words? In Russian, there is one idiom when you say that something happened or don't happen or will not happen, and another person do this. When you swear that something will not happen, you can say, "I swear I swallow my head if you blah blah blah." So
Ah.
yeah, so if it happened, you have to swallow your head.
Swallow your head or your hat?
Yeah, hat. Yeah.
Hat. Okay.
Hat.
All
Yeah.
right. We have the same thing in English. I'll eat my hat if he can actually climb up that tree
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. Okay, we have the same thing. Exactly. Except we say eat instead of swallow. But yeah. All right. Okay. Natalie, number 7 here.
Okay. I said sorry, but he just beat my head off.
Chewed my head off. Okay. I like that though. You know, if you said chewed my head off, I would totally understand that. I kind of like it. Or he chewed me out. All right, possibly. Okay, remember if somebody chews you out, they also yell at you. Allah, number 8. That's one here.
My idea didn't go down very well.
Yeah, it didn't go down very well. Okay. Was not well accepted. Was not popular. Um, okay. What if something goes up in flames? You know what that
So
means? Go
No,
up
I
in
didn't.
flames. Oh, okay. Total disaster. Oh, the party went up in flames. Oh, complete and total disaster. Nothing went right. Uh, Allah, have you ever bitten off more than you can chew?
Uh, yeah, maybe. When it comes maybe to uh, some housework, maybe I'm not expert at housework, or something must or have to be fixed at home, and I'm not expert, but I'll try maybe, and the result will be disaster. Then I go to find an expert to do it
Yeah,
for me.
I can relate to that. Like tiling my bathroom, for example.
Uh,
Big
maybe.
mistake. Yeah, I totally know what you mean. Okay. Uh, okay, guys. We're just about any out of time. Can anybody think of any last minute idioms to do with eating, chewing, swallowing, eating, munching, crunching,
May I
tasting?
ask in all of you a question?
Sure.
I can remember last time I've been food poisoning. I had
Oh,
eaten lots of the raw oyster, and that time I thought the oyster should be eat with raw oyster. But after that, someone tell me, some kind oyster should eat with raw oyster. Some should be cooked. So is that true?
aha. Yes and no. It has more to do with the time of the year, actually.
Yeah, yeah. I had only the month, so, including R, we can eat oyster.
There you go. There it is. Exactly what Heidi said. All right. Um, exactly. But I know, I see, now I'm in Asia. I don't know. But when I was in America, the Chesapeake Bay, Atlantic Coast oysters, you should only eat raw, especially when the month has an R, January, February, March, April, but not May, June, or July or August. Then back again during the summer months, the water gets warmer and they can have bacteria, so they're more
Well,
dangerous to eat raw. But that's in
well.
America. I don't know. Maybe it's the same here in the northern hemisphere in Asia. I don't
Even
know.
in Japan as well.
Yeah,
So
really? Even in
this
Japan?
depends on
Yes,
Okay.
time. Depends on time.
Yes. All
Okay.
right. I'm with Heidi on this one, 100%. Yeah. Has to do with the water temperature and the season. Oh wow. I now I gotta go. I've got another class. Obeid, I'm terribly sorry, but I'm already late closing the class. Thank you, everyone. Great class.